most more than that, given the performance and the level and the desire and everything. You know, we sat here last week in a cold sweat after last week's game, and today's quite a bit flat. What's disappointed you most in the space of 1 week?
Well, just that we haven't been able to maintain that level of intensity that we need. You know, we want to try and win a championship, but to win a championship, you have to come ready to be able to go as a pro night in, night out to do all of those little things. And if you don't, then, you know, it's a flip of the coin whether you're going to win the game. And, you know, a team like Wollongong, when they get on a run and you know, you have breakdowns on someone like Rodney Clark, you know, he's just going to scorch you like he did tonight. You just can't do it.
And from a player's perspective there, what do you feel about it? It just didn't seem like there was that energy and intensity that you would come to associate with the Kings more recently?
No, there was a little energy out there, disappointing from all the guys. We needed to step it up a level and play harder than that to be able to beat a quality team like Wollongong.
What does it say about the league at the moment? It seems like most of the top teams are having stumbles. You know, Perth lost a few, Adelaide lost one or two, Melbourne. You guys have been pretty good over the last month or so. But what does it say about the league that teams like Wollongong and Townsville, Cairns can upset the top four?
Yeah, well, I mean, I think as coaches and players, we've been saying that from the start. I think it just comes to fruition right now. And you know, you need to be playing your best basketball going into the finals. You need to take momentum in. And some teams are going to drop off, some players drop off. That's life. You know, you have to be mentally tough to be playing your best at the end. That's what everyone remembers. And, you know, we have to make sure that our guys are really doing that and doing the work and looking after themselves and all the rest of it to be able to come with the energy to be able to do it.
I think Wollongong would have the season strong with you now, but you're still ahead of them, but is that a bit of a concern there?
For us, it's just about winning games. You know, we've got our destiny in our own control. But tonight's a stumble. You know, we've really stubbed our toe tonight. This is a really big disappointment for me. We'd won 3 in a row against very good teams with Adelaide, Melbourne and New Zealand all at home. And this is a team that, whilst they're a very good team, Wollongong, we've said that from the start, they're a team that we have to be able to beat on our home floor if we're going to be able to go and try and win a championship.
I think you've got, was it the Sunshine Swing next week? Cairns is another team that I guess like Wollongong will be trying to catch up to you there. So how important is it to try and win both legs of that? Yeah,
I mean, we've done well against Cairns and Townsville this year, but we know it's going to be another tough game. You know, if we come with the effort defensively that we showed tonight, we won't beat Cairns or Townsville. I mean, this league's too good, so we have to turn that around in a very short space. And you know, guys are going to have a look at themselves on the video on Monday, and again, they're going to have to be accountable for, you know, their responsibilities within our team, and you know, and be able to fix it pretty quickly.
People have talked about guys like Ennis and Sammy having kind of been the glamour imports of the league. Perhaps Rodney Clark doesn't get the raps that they do. Perhaps it's just he's not in such a big market as those other players are. But how highly do you rate him? Yeah,
I mean, I think he gets the raps. I mean, he's the second leading scorer in the league. He's a great player. He's an amazing scorer, and you know, Gordy's system's really good for him as well, and they're really patient with the way they play together. And you know, as he proved tonight, 39 points is probably the highest anyone's had for the year. And you know, in the past we've done a good job of taking the best players out of the game. And when you look at guys like Goulding and these guys that we've done well on, tonight was really disappointing that we didn't.
Shooting-wise, you shot 50% from the floor, which isn't bad. I mean, I guess teams are always going to lock in on AJ, but the fact that he only had 4 shots tonight, I mean, what do you attribute that to?
Yeah, I mean, we know exactly how they're going to play defence. They clog it up. So if you don't get the ball movement, and that's what we've practiced all week, but the ball gets stuck. So if you don't continue to make each other better and move the ball, but you know, the glaring stat for me on AJ is he had 1 defensive rebound in 29 minutes. I mean, you've got to go and rebound. He's the best rebounder in the competition, and that's how he can contribute, and he can contribute on the defensive end and pick and rolls and everything else. They're all the little things that we feel are just as important as him being able to score points.